Hello everyone, Bill Parrish here from GTT Audio, and welcome to the channel today. Well, it's been a minute since I've sat down and had a conversation with you guys. I think the last video I did, well, we dropped 3 videos right after the Vienna show, which was in the middle of June. But here it is, the last day of July. You're going to see this on Monday. I'm going to drop it, so it's already going to be August. So there were no videos for July. So, and it feels like it's been a long time since I've been in front of this camera. The videos in Vienna were done there, of course. And so yeah, it's fun to be back into the saddle here. I can tell you that, I mean, even though I haven't been in front of the camera, we've been very, very busy. Very busy. It's been a phenomenal summer, as usual. I mean, before COVID, summers, I mean, we could basically go away for July and August. There was no business. That's not the case ever since COVID. And, you know, I hear from some of our dealers that it's back to being that way, but definitely not for us up here in the Northeast. It's been busy, busy, busy. I did go away to Europe for 10 days and had my computer with me and worked about 4 or 5 hours every morning. So it was before you guys got up. But yeah, it's all been very good. Been very good. And then recently we just did this week actually did a brand refresh and a website refresh. So new logos, new website. Take a look at it. I think it's very fresh, new, and the old one had served us well and had been with us for a long time. And yeah, it was time for an update, I think. So hopefully you guys like it. I signed off on it, so obviously I do. If you happen to go to our website and or if you follow us on Facebook, you'll notice the new photo of the big room. On the Facebook, it's the header, and on the website, it's the first image that you see. And there's something new in there. There's, of course, you've got the M1 Moyas, the Vivid Audio Moyas, and you've got the Heisenbergs. But now you also have the TLA, the Supreme Series amplifiers, the 350s, SSA-350s, and They've earned their way into the big room. Let me tell you that. They are they're phenomenal. But they got better, and let me explain. You know, as a distributor and of a new company, and I would say that well, you know the history. I mean, for 70 years, TLA's been around in some iteration, but after Aris has taken over, it's relatively new. All the products are new. They've gone a different route. The grandfather started the business with transformers for the military and the Marines and the naval companies, and that stayed. I mean, that's still in there today. And then when the father took over, keeping the transformers, went on to more single-ended triode and low wattage equipment, and the terrible passing of him, unexpected. But Aris grabbed the bull by the horns and carried on the family legacy, and so they have the foundation of the transformers and the foundation of the tube equipment, and then he's gone to more you know, to the contemporary tubes, if you will, hybrid amplifiers and all-tube preamplifiers, but and he's gone about it different ways. And I'm not going to do this whole video on all that. Watch some of the stuff that we did with Greg Weaver. I've got it on my channel. We've got it on the Audio Analyst channel, TLA, True Life Audio. But as a distributor, as I was about to say before I got distracted there, is, we get sometimes the first pieces off the line. There's good and bad to that. The great news is, we get to play with it first and have it. But there was some running changes, and I knew that my gear needed to get updated to what is shipping today. And what is shipping today is an OMG moment. I mean, they Aris and Manos came in. They updated me to the current spec on my amplifiers. The preamplifier did not change. The amplifiers haven't changed in a long time, but I needed to get an update. And I was just bowled over. I mean, bowled over. They now go an octave deeper. They didn't get more power, but they sound like they're twice as powerful. They are, it's like you need to put the seatbelt on when you sit down in the listening chair. I mean, they are extremely dynamic, extremely lively. It is, I think it's a different amplifier. And we loved them before, as you know. But from what's shipping today to where mine came off the line, and it was good enough for me to carry it. I mean, not only good enough, I mean, I thought they were world class. After in fact, they had earned their way into the big room just prior to this update, actually. And then this update came, and oh my, I'm not going to use these terminologies like Audionet's better, TLA's better, these are the best in the world, all the things that we've all heard before. All what I'll say is that I would say that TLA and Audionet are on equal footing, and that we carry 2 out of the top 5 brands in the world. If you are looking for serious amplification, and you have, have the wallet to be able to do so, then if you're out there looking at reference gear, and you can pick the other 3 choices you want to look at. I'm not going to define it for you, but I can definitely tell you that TLA and Audionet should be in your should be on your short list to look. Say you're going to look at, well, I don't know, but if you we're in the top 5. Let's put it that way. I mean, I know where I rank them, and I. But yeah, we'll just leave it at we're in the top 5, and they just bowled me over. And the preamp, I always have thought that the preamp is one of the greatest preamplifiers I've ever heard. It's a 2 chassis unit. It takes up a lot of real estate. There are tubes in it. Eventually, it'll need some maintenance. Even though I play it all the time, and I haven't had a single issue with it, so I think the tubes are made to last for a very long time. I think Aris told me like 10,000 hours. So what's that? If you listen a couple hours a night, 10,000 hours probably lasts your lifetime. Guys, we're gonna pump out a few videos, separate them. I don't want to make this too long, but I said what I wanted to say here. The refreshing of the brand, the website, it's great to be back into the saddle, and TLA is something that you definitely need to look at. With that, have a great week, and we'll see you next week.